What's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams with The Distance. I'm going to give my thoughts on some recent news I heard this morning. Bernard Hopkins is fighting Enrique Ornelas, according to EastsideBoxing.com, and it's going to be a tune-up for the Roy Jones matchup. It's starting to get more exciting because now they both fighters are really getting ready for this matchup. We did know that Hopkins was going to get a tune-up in sometime in December, and now it's going to be December 2nd, the same day as Jones versus Green. So apparently, they're going to be different times. I think Hopkins, from what I know, Hopkins is fighting last. Jones is fighting first. It depends on the time zones. I'm not too sure about the time zone in Australia compared to here, but this matchup is just going to be a stay busy matchup for him. Hopkins hasn't been in the ring since October 18th of last year when he fought Pavlik. So this is just to keep his skills sharp and get active again back in the ring. So I believe it will be at 175 pounds. So it's not going to be any catch weight or anything. So, this is, like I said, this is just a match for Hopkins to keep his skills sharp. So, when you're in your 40s, you don't want to stay away from the ring as long as Hopkins did. But Hopkins stays in good physical condition, and I think he just wants to be in the ring. He doesn't. Jones would have the advantage over him in the matchup. Because he's been in the ring about 3 times in the past year compared to Hopkins, who hasn't been in the ring. So this is a good matchup from Hopkins just to stay busy. It's not a dangerous matchup. It's kind of just a matchup. It's just pretty much a tune-up. This is a good opportunity for Ornelas if true, because if it's Ornelas, this is a good matchup for him because this is a way he could showcase his talent at least, or be on that main stage. The only fighter I could think of that he's fought that was really solid was Bronco McCart, former light middleweight titleist. So this matchup it's just a tune-up. It's nothing dangerous, nothing major, and Hopkins definitely will be the favorite to win. So I have some more thoughts on the Hopkins-Jones matchup. What's going to make this matchup a little more intriguing now that I think about it, is four opponents that they had in common: Glenn Johnson, Felix Trinidad, Antonio Tarver, and Joe Calzaghe. They handled these fighters much differently. Jones lost to 3 out of the 4. Hopkins beat 3 out of the 4. Hopkins beat 3 out of the 4. So this is going to make Jones-Hopkins a very interesting matchup, and this is something I meant to mention, but I didn't get a chance to in the last video on Jones versus Hopkins. But all of us boxing fans, we're really excited for this matchup. This is the grudge, the grudge of the century. This is going to be opening up a new decade of boxing, 2 legends going at it. So this is very exciting. I'm ready. I'm glad to see that Hopkins has a matchup set. I'm glad to see that this matchup is definitely going to happen next year. So 2010 is shaping up to be a really good year. So I think that may start off 2010. I'm not sure. Depends on when the matchup is made, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually ready for Hopkins Jones too. That was my thoughts on that. A little more insight on Jones Hopkins. So take it easy. Thanks for watching.